Yo, what's up guys and welcome, Mr. Franklin here with a quick video talking about the recent news about Telltale possibly heading towards a closure, ceasing to exist as a company. And it sounds scary because it really is. So how did this come to happen? Okay, so the way I saw it is that a bunch of tweets coming out. I saw one initial tweet from a person that I follow at Telltale about her no longer having a job at Telltale, and I thought it was just an isolated incident. And I was like, oh no, this person's no longer working here. That's kind of sad. I follow a bunch of people on Twitter at Telltale, and I immediately saw a person after person after person looking for a new job who were at Telltale, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? Later on, there are articles that come out, talking about Telltale heading towards a closure and that the company isn't looking very good in terms of just financial status, that they are heading towards a bankruptcy, which is, we all knew what was happening. I covered this many times before that, the Minecraft kind of sold well. Actually, Minecraft, the first season sold well. Season 2 didn't. Guardians of the Galaxy was a flop. A Tale from the Borderlands, seemingly a flop. And to my knowledge, they said that, Game of Thrones was a flop as well. And, of course, New Frontier was a flop. So, they had so many, games that might have reviewed well, but they were not seeing any kind of, revenue, actual, profit. Profit, that's what I mean, profit. They haven't really had too much profit. And that's very, very dangerous territory because these games have a very, very high production value. Having to hire all these developers, and to go ahead and add on top of that, Telltale previously had a bunch of developers, and then of course the layoffs happened, trying to downsize the company, and it was too late, They already been paying all these people so much money per month or whatever, and, the production value of these games in terms of voice actors and various equipment, stuff like that, it adds up. And the production value is too high for the current financial status of Telltale, which kind of seemingly took them into this state right here. So let's go ahead and jump into the actual official statement from Telltale. From Telltale CEO Pete Hawley, the new CEO. Okay, there was one by the former CEO, but that wasn't really significant at all. But we do have one from the official CEO at Telltale right now, Pete Hawley. He says, Telltale has made the difficult decision to begin a majority studio closure following a year of insurmountable challenges. That being, of course, the flops of A New Frontier, Guardians of the Galaxy, them not selling as well as, other previous titles, and just, whatever happened under the leadership of the former CEO, Kevin Bruner. He continues with, a majority of the company's employees were dismissed earlier this morning. Hence why I saw all these people actually looking for new jobs, them being let go without warning. Just earlier this morning. That's crazy. I feel for anyone who loses a job without knowing it just so fast. And it's so sad that I kind of wish that the CEO, I'm not sure if he knew ahead of time that they were heading towards a financial dip, but he should have had a notice for them or something, like 2 weeks in advance or something. I'm not sure. So they can go ahead and find an easier transition looking for jobs, but they are helping, I guess, with the whole Telltale Jobs Twitter. But for the most part, he continues with a small group of 25 employees staying on to fulfill the company's obligations to its board and partners. Now, for the most part, that's a big part here, okay? There was a rumor that they weren't going to finish The Walking Dead the final season, that only episode 2 would come out and that would be it. That would be the most stupidest thing ever, but if it happened, I would understand why, because it can't actually financially fund the development of the game. So here he says that they go ahead and keep about 25 people for the development, the company's obligations. Okay, so obviously their obligations right now is The Walking Dead, the final season. That is their only obligation because they have continued development for it. They took everyone's money right now with the season pass. So just morally and just, understandably, they have to honor that obligation. Okay. And, to its board, of course, the people there, its board, and partners. Their partner equals Skybound, and, of course, The Walking Dead property. That's their partner. So, for the most part, but there also is a rumor that Telltale, after this, they're done, okay? No more Wolf Among Us Season 2, no Stranger Things, no Game of Thrones, no nothing. After The Walking Dead, the final season, this is it. They're done, okay? They have to go ahead and do their obligation to the final season, and then they close out, okay? That's a rumor right now, but it seems to be kind of confirmed in Pete Hawley's statement, but as of right now, he was being very vague about it, okay? He goes to say that it's been an incredibly difficult year for Telltale as we work to set the company on a new course. Unfortunately, we ran out of time trying to get there. We released some of our best content this year and received a tremendous amount of positive feedback, but ultimately that did not translate to sales. With a heavy heart, we watch our friends leave today to spread our brand of storytelling across the gaming industry. Telltale will issue further comments regarding its product portfolio in the coming weeks. Okay, break it down. Telltale, they have been on a ticking time bomb ever since, I guess I would say whenever Minecraft Story Mode Season 2 came out, when they announced that, okay? That's been where they've been kind of just, on off track, okay? Various different things didn't sell well. They weren't, focusing on what they needed to focus on. They went too far into upsizing the company in terms of employees and churning out content that wasn't really too good. That's where they fucked up at, to be honest. And, I give it to him. Pete Hawley, man, he tried. It's not his fault, okay? Everyone is ridiculing Pete Hawley. It's not his fault, okay? Ultimately, it's the leadership of Kevin Brunner's fault, what he did with the company. It's not Pete Hawley's fault. He tried his best to go ahead and work with people to go ahead and try to make the company better, but it was already too far gone. Kevin Brunner fucked it up a little bit, and he tried his best. He tried continuing, social presence for Telltale at E3, PAX, all this news. He tried working in, Netflix partnerships and things like that, but it was a little bit too late for that. And if Telltale had a bit more time, he probably could have turned Telltale on a new, surface and done great for the company in its future. But unfortunately, it was, just too late for that. He tried his best, but unfortunately, he was unable to get the company back on its feet. And the rumor is that the Telltale Netflix deal fell apart. The whole Minecraft on Netflix and Stranger Things on, of course, coming out. But obviously that would have, mean that Netflix actually, helps and funds Telltale for Stranger Things and helps and maybe fund them for the whole Netflix thing. But that might have fallen apart, which is why this was so sudden, maybe. But for the most part, the employees are leaving. Hopefully they can get to good positions in companies to be able to bring their form of storytelling to the gaming industry, like you said, because they are talented individuals. They really, really are. I've seen some great stuff from Telltale. Each employee, they are talented. And it's unfortunate that this is happening. Now, they say Telltale will issue further comments regarding its product portfolio, which of course their product portfolio is of course like episode 2, 3, and 4 of The Walking Dead. So we will get news about that in the coming weeks. Now this does mean that the release dates for episode 3 and 4 might be changed, okay? They might be changed. It's definitely possible. It might leak into 2019, but they are working with about 25 employees. Okay, so it's going to be very, very hard to go ahead and produce a meaningful episode with that crew, okay? Going from about 100 to like 25 might be better, or it could be really, really, really worse, but we'll see about that. So, other than that, looks like no Wolf Among Us Season 2. I've seen a tweet from the Telltale developer saying that, man, I wish you guys could have seen Wolf Among Us Season 2. So, that obviously means that it might not happen. So it looks like after Walking Dead the final season, Telltale is done. They're closing, and it's really unfortunate. I really wish I could see what Telltale envisioned with all their employees on The Walking Dead, the final season, episodes 2 or 3 and 4, but unfortunately the quality of that might suffer due to them only having such a limited, employee pool. Okay, so as for me, Infernal Kun, hey, that's me. I'm very, 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 very aware that my channel is centered around Telltale games. And looky here, okay? As for me as a channel, of course, I am aware that my channel is heavily, if not entirely, reliant on Telltale games, okay? Hey, maybe if they die, I die, okay, for the most part. But as far as that goes, I want all of you to know, okay? For those of you who say, hey, Infernal Kun, your channel's dead now, lol. Well, looky here, okay? YouTube is just a hobby for me, okay? I never really set out to go ahead and make a big channel, make a bunch of money. That wasn't really the intent. It was a hobby that was fun, and I did it because it was fun. Therefore, if I were to just stop, it wouldn't really affect too much, okay? I'm just saying that YouTube, I don't mind leaving YouTube, okay? Obviously, I do like producing content, but as far as that goes, I'm not sure if I really want to. This news really, really, really does hurt me as a fan of Telltale and hurts my channel. But as far as that goes, it wouldn't really be that hard of an issue to go ahead and just stop YouTube for me, because I'm in college right now, getting my degree, also in the Army, possibly doing Army ROTC, things like that. So I do have a busy life ahead of me, and YouTube, I might just have to stop it just to focus on just various other things in my life that I want to pursue. So for the most part, as of right now, I have no plans for what comes after The Walking Dead, the final season. But hey, maybe we'll see. Maybe I'll become a Rainbow Six Siege channel. I love that game quite a lot, and would like to make videos on it. But we'll see about that. But anyways, pretty much, thank you all for watching this little update on Telltale and my opinions on it. It's horrible for the employees, and it's horrible for the people who enjoy their content, because Telltale made such a big impact on the gaming industry, and to see them just being destroyed by incompetent leadership is just, disgusting. Disgusting. As a leader of a company, you should not let yourself just ruin your company like that. And it's really fucking stupid. It's really stupid, okay? That's why leadership is important. That's why I think that leadership is one of the biggest aspects of a company, of life. If you're not being a good leader, you're fucking up. And that's what Kevin Brunner did with Telltale. He led them down a path that was not sustainable as a company. And it's just down to incompetence, in my opinion. So, thank all of you for watching, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Goodbye.